In the heart of rural Pennsylvania, hidden deep within the misty forests, sat Blackwood Manor, a grand but decaying mansion with a sinister past. Local legends whispered of strange occurrences, ghostly apparitions, and a darkness that lingered within its walls. For decades, the house remained abandoned, avoided by even the bravest of souls. That was until the Harrington family moved in. In 1993, John and Lisa Harrington, along with their two children, Michael 12 and Sarah 9, moved into the mansion, hoping to restore it to its former glory. John, a history professor, was fascinated by the house's past, dismissing the chilling rumors as mere folklore. The first few weeks were uneventful aside from the occasional creaking floorboards and distant whispers that could easily be attributed to the old house settling. But then things took a sinister turn. One night, Lisa was alone in the kitchen when she felt a cold breeze brush past her, despite all the windows being shut. A faint whisper echoed in her ear, "Get out." She spun around, heart pounding, but found nothing. She chalked it up to exhaustion and kept quiet, not wanting to alarm her family. Then came Michael's nightmares. He would wake up screaming, claiming a shadowy figure stood at the foot of his bed every night. The figure, he said, had no face, just hollow, black voids where eyes should be. Sarah, the youngest, began talking to an imaginary friend named Emily. At first, it seemed like harmless child's play, until she started describing Emily in unsettling detail: pale skin, dark hollow eyes, and a whispery voice that only she could hear. One day, Lisa overheard Sarah whispering, "Emily says she doesn't like Daddy. She says something bad is coming." The disturbances became impossible to ignore. Doors slam shut on their own, furniture move without explanation, and chilling whispers filled the halls at night. One evening, John set up a video camera in the living room, determined to debunk the hauntings. The next morning, he reviewed the footage. At exactly 3:07 a.m., the fireplace lit up on its own, and a shadowy figure appeared in the reflection of a mirror. It stood there, watching. Fearing for their safety, John delved into Blackwood Manor's dark history and discovered something horrifying. In the 1800s, the house had belonged to the Whitmore family, whose only daughter, Emily Whitmore, had mysteriously vanished at the age of 10. Her parents, consumed by grief, searched for her for years until her mother, in despair, took her own life. Her father was later found hanging in the attic. Rumors spread that Emily's disappearance was tied to a dark ritual gone wrong, that her spirit was trapped within the house. Realizing the paranormal connection between their daughter and Emily, the Harringtons decided to leave, but the house wouldn't let them go so easily. The night before they planned to move out, Lisa was violently dragged from her bed by an unseen force, leaving deep claw marks on her arms. Michael saw the faceless entity standing at the end of the hallway, its hollow eyes locked onto him. The house trembled with a low, cattle growl. They ran as they sped away. Sarah turned to the back seat window and whispered, "Emily says goodbye." The Harringtons never spoke of what happened at Blackwood Manor. The house remains abandoned to this day, and locals still report hearing whispers when they pass by. Some claim they've seen a small girl standing in the window, staring with hollow eyes. The house has had multiple owners, but none stayed for more than a few months. Paranormal investigators have documented high levels of activity, including cold spots, disembodied voices, and shadow figures. Blackwood Manor stands as a chilling reminder that some places are never meant to be disturbed and some spirits never rest.